Good morning, everybody, and happy International Women's Day to all the women out in the world. This is in honor of my mom, my grandmother, my grandma Bessie, Grandma Elizabeth, my mother-in-law Molly, my Aunt Belle, Aunt Helen, Aunt Elvira, my great-grandma Caroline, Julia, Frida, all these wonderful women. My daughters, of course, are women also as well. I have 3 daughters. So we're going to make bran muffins today in honor of these great, wonderful women. As you can see, I'm wearing pink today to honor all these women. I'm adding in bran flakes. These bran flakes. 1 and 1/2 cups of bran flakes. I'm now adding in a cup of milk. Use whole milk, folks. My grandmother Bessie was a wonderful baker, so was my grandma Bessie. My grandma Elizabeth taught me how to make butter cookie strudel, like I explained before. My mom was a great cook with meatloaf, spaghetti as well, so was grandma Bessie. 1 cup of milk. We're going to mix this together and let it sit for 10 minutes.
Amber's
a lady too, so we honor Amber on International Women's Day. We'll put a pink collar on Amber. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Well, we also have to honor our great-grandmothers. Great-grandmother Julia, great-grandma Frida, Caroline, Christina, Bella. Bella, I happen to remember. She was still alive when I was a little girl. She used to bake challah. Fantastic challah. All right, I'm now adding in light brown sugar, 2/3 cup of light brown sugar. When you make the bran muffins, you really need to use light brown sugar. It's delicious and yummy. Okay. I get low on brown sugar. Here we go. Just have enough for this today. Here we go. Now, the next thing I have to add in is 1 egg. 1 egg. Yeah, International Women's Day is such a special day. For all these wonderful, wonderful women in my life. Grandma Bessie, on the other hand, made the best challah you can chocolate pudding cake. Sorry about that, folks. This is going to be dry until I get everything added in here. Now I'm adding in 1/3 cup of oil. This is oil based, as you know. Here we go. It doesn't look too appealing, I know. But don't panic. It's going to be really good once it comes out. Get out there, you little devil. Here we go. Mix together before I add in the flour and my baking soda and powder. 1 cup of flour. This is going to be so dry, folks, but don't let it fool you, folks, because I'm not done yet. Now I want to add in a teaspoon. Let me find it. I just got to dig up my teaspoon. Here it goes. A teaspoon of baking soda. My grandma Elizabeth always had me come over on a Friday. We had our baking day. Same thing in this house. Friday's always my baking day.
Hi, Amber.
Yeah, my mom was home until I got into middle school, then she had to go back to work. But nothing we could do about it, she had to work. Mix everything together. It's so dry, folks.
Amber.
Look how dry this is.
Amber.
All these cats are ladies, so we honor them too.
Nala and Misty.
Okay, now, folks, I'm adding in the bran flakes. And then this is what's going to moisten it up, folks. It's nice and soggy. And it smells good. Folks, I have to add a little bit more milk in. It's still dry. I don't know why it's still dry, but I have to add a little bit more milk in. I thought we had enough milk, but I guess not. Sometimes you just have to add a little bit more in. Here we go. A little bit more. We have to get it moist.
Amber.
Perfect. We got it.
Amber.
Folks, add in 1 and 1/2 cups of milk, okay? You want to get it moist. Here we go. Now, grease your muffin tins. We had muffin tins through the olden days, and we have them still today. Looks dry. You add a cup of milk in. Just add another 1/2 cup of milk in. Because many times that can happen with any food. Sometimes it's just too dry. No logical reason it happens. It's sad, folks. I only actually met 1 great-grandmother, which I'm really happy. I was glad to meet my great-grandma Bella, whose nickname was Bubba. I also had wonderful aunts out there. Wonderful aunts. But you could add raisins in here if you choose to in bran muffins. And make them many different ways, folks. I'm going to pop this in the oven and bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes. In honor of International Women's Day Here we have delicious, wonderful bran muffins in honor of my mother, my grandmothers, my great-grandmothers, my aunts, from Deborah's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. And also my wonderful, wonderful daughters. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.